Get ready to roll back in time because today we're diving into the chrome-plated, V8-powered world of Elvis Presley's most legendary cars. He wasn't just the king of rock and roll, he was a full-blown car fanatic with a garage that could rival any modern-day celebrity's collection from Cadillacs dipped in pink to rare Italian supercars and even tractors. Elvis's taste was as bold as his voice. Welcome to Glamour Wheels, where we bring you the stories behind the most iconic machines. Let's count down the top 10 cars that defined Elvis's love affair with the open road. Number 10. 1942 Lincoln Zephyr Coupe, Elvis's first ride ever bought by his father Vernon Presley for just $50 when Elvis was still a teenager. It wasn't flashy, it broke down often, but it carried a dreamer chasing a future. With its streamlined design and V12 engine, the Zephyr was a rare car even back then. For Elvis, it symbolized freedom, escape, and the beginning of a journey that would change music forever. He may have moved on to flashier rides, but this humble Lincoln holds a permanent spot in rock and roll history. Number 9. 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood Series 60. Now we're talking legend. This is the pink Cadillac, arguably the most famous car Elvis ever owned. Originally blue, Elvis had it repainted in a custom hue, now famously known as Elvis Rose. He gifted it to his beloved mother Gladys, even though she never had a driver's license. This car became the rolling symbol of his early success and generosity. Today it's preserved at Graceland, still shining, still pink, still iconic. Number 8. 1956 Lincoln Continental Mark II. At the time, this was one of the most expensive American cars ever built, costing over $10,000, which is about $110,000 today. Elvis bought it at the peak of his fame in the mid-50s to make a statement. The kid from Tupelo, Mississippi had officially made it with a sleek body, minimal chrome, and pure elegance. The Mark II was favored by celebrities and tycoons, and Elvis made it cooler than anyone else ever could. Number 7. 1948 Chevrolet Fleetmaster Panel Wagon. It wasn't flashy, but it was smart. When Elvis's fame exploded, he needed a way to escape the frenzy of his screaming fans. This panel wagon, painted plain brown, helped him stay low-key. He'd sneak out the back of venues and blend in with delivery trucks. Inside, the radio still had his favorite stations marked. It's a reminder that sometimes even kings need to disappear for a while. Number 6. 1971 De Tomaso Pantera. Now this is where it gets wild. The De Tomaso Pantera was an exotic Italian supercar with an American heart, a Ford V8 engine under the hood. It was fast, temperamental, and beautiful, but one day it wouldn't start. Frustrated, Elvis pulled out a gun and shot it twice. Miraculously, the car survived, and the bullet holes remain as proof. It's now one of the most famous wounded cars in history. Number 5. 1960 Rolls Phantom V Luxury. Doesn't get more royal than this. The same model was used by Queen Elizabeth. Elvis's Phantom V had a built-in telephone, walnut interior, lambswool carpets, and a chauffeur. It wasn't just transportation, it was a rolling palace. He used it for formal occasions and red carpet arrivals. This car showed the world that Elvis didn't just perform like royalty, he rode like it. To number 4. 1971 Stutz Blackhawk. This was Elvis's absolute favorite car, handcrafted, limited edition, an outrageously luxurious gold-plated trim, leather and wood interior, and a powerful V8 engine under the hood. Elvis bought the very first one ever made. He loved it so much he ordered more, at least 4 in total. He was even photographed in a Stutz just days before his passing. To this day, the Blackhawk remains a symbol of Elvis's bold taste and unique style. Number 3. 1975 Ferrari Dino 308 GT4. Italian passion meets Presley power. Elvis's Ferrari Dino wasn't the showiest car in his garage, but it was certainly one of the rarest. Black, sleek and aggressive, the Dino 308 GT4 had a V8 engine and razor-sharp handling. Unlike his other cars, Elvis kept this one private. It wasn't for showing off, it was for pure driving pleasure. The Dino showed that Elvis didn't just collect cars, he appreciated the art of driving. Number 2. 1969 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL Pagoda. This elegant roadster was a gift to his wife Priscilla Presley. White exterior, tan leather and timeless, the 280 SL, nicknamed Pagoda for its unique hardtop shape, was a symbol of European grace. It wasn't flashy, but it was deeply meaningful for Priscilla. It was love on wheels. For fans, it became part of the Presley love story. Number 1. John Deere 4010 Tractor. Yes, a tractor. You might be wondering why this made the list. But to Elvis, it wasn't always about glamour. He used this John Deere to maintain the grounds at Graceland himself. It reminded him of his roots, his childhood, and the value of hard work. The king riding a tractor in his backyard, that's the most human, down-to-earth image of all. From Hollywood to Memphis, from Cadillacs to Ferraris, Elvis Presley's cars weren't just vehicles, they were chapters of a life lived in the fast lane. Each car tells a story. Some roared, some purred, and one even got shot. But together they paint a portrait of a man who lived large, loved deep, and never stopped moving. Which one of these cars would you love to own? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more legendary rides only on Glamour Wheels.